Hello class, my name is Anna Sanchez and today I'm here to present to you my case study. So for my case study today, I chose to do Singer versus the City of Newton. I found this case study out of the Harvard Law Review online site. And the reason why I chose this case study was because it's all about entrepreneurship. And I would really like to pursue a career being my own boss, and just starting things new and seeing a different, side of work. So today I'm going to present to you the case study. I'm going to let you and inform you about some drone laws and business laws that affect this new company. I'm going to relate it to modern business, and then I'm going to just close up. So, starting off, Singer versus the City of Newton. What is it? What is it about, right? That's what you guys are wondering. So, Singer is a physician investor living in Newton, Massachusetts. He wants to use small unmanned aircraft to deliver medical supplies, pretty much. By unmanned aircrafts, we mean drones. So you don't fly the drone at all, you just operate it. So the state and federal governments have passed their own laws on drones. Federal District Court addressed a primitive effect of federal law on law drone regulations for the first time. Federal government has no regulative authority on drones. So what this is basically saying is there is no federal law on drones. States and cities make their own laws on drones. So the reason why this became a case is because Singer has the potential to guide future preemption challenges to local drone laws, and Singer cannot comply with the rules to fly his drones because in the city of Newton they have laws on drones to where you cannot go city to city, you cannot fly over personal property. So it's permitting him from doing his job and what he wants to pursue a career in. So that is why it relates to business in that aspect. So what he, as the plaintiff, charged the defendants with. So December 2016, the city of Newton passed an ordinance that would make it impossible for new business owners in the drone industry to pursue in drones. So the ordinance imposed conditions on operations of pilotless aircrafts in addition to those already imposed by the Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA. He argued that the federal regulations passed under the FAA of 1958 preempted these restrictions. So this is what Singer actually brought his case up on. Singer sued to prevent the city from enforcing the ordinance, challenging four provisions in particular. One was the requirement that all owners register their pilotless aircrafts with the city's clerk's office. Two, the ban on flight below 400 feet over private property without the landowner's consent. 3, the ban on flight over any city or school property without the city's permission. And 4, requirement that aircraft in flight remain within the operator's line of sight. So I got all that stuff you could read on the article, which I could also attach a link onto my PowerPoint, and there will be a link there. So you can refer back to the article actually for all this information. So the end state, what ended up happening at the end of this case, right? So the drone industry turns boundaries between federal and local regulation. Their authority falls, right? Drones can implicate areas of traditional FAA regulation, areas of traditional state. In local law, local governments need to be able to draft drone ordinance without encroaching on any FAA regulations of the airspace. Drones are objects flying in public airspace, but they are also tools that pose privacy, nuisance, and trespass risk. A presumption that federal government has authority over the first category in states and localities over the second is both consist with expectancies and easy to apply. Singer Facts provides a more complete justification for the four Singer holdings that does the opinions conflict preemption argument. So pretty much what I just was informing you guys is the end state of this trial, this case. So they ended up letting Singer win the case, and he actually can operate his drones now in the city of Newton. So some business law related topics that this article went over was it is a civil law case because, as I reference back to our book now, civil law is concerned with the rights and responsibilities that exist amongst members of society or between individuals and the government in non-criminal matters. Because there was no criminal offenses made on Newton's end, it is a civil law case. And it has to do with our rights because all Americans have rights. And right to open your own business, we all fall under our own personal things. And another business-related topic that I wanted to bring up on this is the tort of trespass. So, the tort of trespass to land is an unauthorized intrusion by a person or a thing on land belonging to another. A belief of a trespasser that she or he is on her own land or does not know who the land belongs to is not a defense. Intent to trespass is not relevant, nor is it necessary for the property owner to demonstrate actual injury to the property for there to be trespass. So basically what I just said was right to trespass. We all know what trespassing is, and at the end of the day, I think that this case really related to the topic of trespassing due to the fact that the drones could have been charged with trespassing into personal property and schooling. So modern business aspect. New businesses, there's going to be a new business growth in drones. I refer to the military because I am in the military. The military uses drones for all different things, and I know that that's a pretty growing business that is approaching this modern world. So the way that we look at it sometimes is that law adapts to the society, correct? And it might take some time, but as we just saw, Singer won this case, so the law adapted to the modern business growth and development. So know your businesses' ranges, what they can and can't do in their society, their environment, because all business strives on is the environment and the community that is around it. So if you don't know the ranges that your business can go to, maybe look further into that. So ensure personnel remember to be professional and courteous. So at the end of the day, we can all get in trouble with the law if we don't hold ourselves up to a higher expectations or standards in our business industry. And then learn about all laws and rules needed to be followed by your business. Just like I stated earlier, all businesses, they have contracts, they have laws that they need to abide by. They have things that could potentially harm their business at the end of the day. And this whole new growing industry of drones is possessing businesses to be more open in opting into new changes and challenges that could potentially harm their business. So today I gave you my case presentation. I gave you a brief overview of what my case is and what the end state was. I went over drone laws, business law effects in relation to modern business. With that, I thank you.